Yo, what up, Nerdy Squad? It's your boy Otis back with another video, and I wanted to make a part 2 video, just basically going over the Best Buy getting out of the digital media game. I mean, not digital media, I'm sorry, physical media game. As a lot of y'all know, I did a video maybe last week or the week before talking about Best Buy no longer selling physical media. And I've been watching some of the videos as the story has just kind of gotten bigger and bigger, and other YouTubers have been talking about it. And I gotta honestly say, man, after watching other people's videos, what other people have said has been very interesting. One guy pointed out about how, people don't own, the stuff that they watch when they watch it on these streaming services. Doesn't matter if it's Hulu, Netflix, Paramount Plus, doesn't matter what it is. We basically are just paying for a service. And that's one of the things I said in my past video, was that it sucks that, when these services decide to, cut a movie from their app, when people aren't going to be able to catch it anymore, they're going to be like, well, how are we supposed to catch it? You're not going to be able to go to the store and buy it physically, because it's not just Best Buy that's getting out the physical media game. You're seeing it at Target. You're seeing it at Walmart. I went to Walmart. I think I said this before. I went to Walmart, and when you look at Walmart, they have an end cap of movies, and then they have like a side wall where half of it is movies, and then the other stuff is like books and magazines and stuff, right? And then you go to Target, and all they have is like a small end cap front to side, and that's it. What used to be all movies now is all books now. So you're starting to see it happen where stores are starting to get out of the physical media game, and it's making me wonder, how long until physical medias are completely gone, because everybody's streaming everything nowadays. Like, I know I've watched the videos where people have said the picture quality is much better on DVDs than it is on streaming, but at the end of the day, people are buying all these televisions with all these streaming services built in, and it's just easy to go downstairs and just click and just, at whatever streaming service you want to watch, whether it's, Hulu, Paramount Plus, or whatever, Peacock. It's much easier than, just have to get a DVD and all this other stuff you used to have to go through. And again, my personal feelings on it are, I don't have a DVD player. I haven't owned one for years, but it does make me sad to see that physical media is going away, because, you still got people out here that still collect physical media. There's some YouTubers I watch, and you can see right behind them, there's literally a whole wall full of Blu-ray DVDs, regular DVDs, special box DVDs. And now, since they're not going to be able to buy that stuff from the stores, they're going to have to find other ways to get it, whether they get it from a, mom and pop DVD store, or have to go to Amazon. But some other way, they're going to have to get their hands on these, movies. And it made me think about the video game section, because when you go to the stores, doesn't matter, Best Buy, Walmart, Target, the big three, you go look at the video game section, and it's damn near empty. Now, the only section I see that still has a pretty full selection of games is the, Nintendo Switch. But if you go look at the Xbox, you look at the PS5, there's barely anything in those areas right there. They're pretty much all cleaned out. And it does make me wonder how long until the video games are going to be going, physical media video games are going to be going the way of dinosaurs. I know people have been talking about GameStop going out of business for years. They're still kicking. But I think once games officially go the way of dinosaurs, that's where you're going to be saying, okay, it's the end of GameStop for real. And like I said, when you go to those sections in the game store, you're just seeing, damn near empty, excuse me, cases. And there's maybe like a handful of cases that actually have games in them for you to purchase. Now, I'm not sure if that's because there's not a lot of games out right now for these systems, or if it's because these companies really want to push these digital systems and get away from physical media, because, there's a lot that have to go into it, whether you're making the CD, the packaging, the cover, all this stuff has to go into it. So now that these companies are starting to step away from physical media, now they can just sell you the game without actually having to go through all the issues of, paying to make the extra stuff, to cover and everything like that. And again, I feel like it's scary. Excuse me. I feel like it's scary because when you look at, like I said, ownership, you buy the DVD from the store, you got these behind the scenes, you got the extras, everything that you're paying for. But when you get it on digital, you're getting the game, but you don't actually own the game. The company pretty much owns it. And if they decide, hey, we want to wipe all this stuff out or wipe out whatever game we don't want to have on our servers or however they keep it, they can do that. And there's nothing that you can do. And this is why I say physical media still needs to be around, because not just for the collectors, but for the everyday people who still like to go out and buy physical media. Me personally, like my books and my comics, I still like buying the physical media of these things. I don't want to buy it digital because it's not the same as actually holding the real thing in my hand. Now, I know when it comes to books, it's different from having the DVDs. But like I said, the quality of the movies, from what I've seen YouTubers talk about on DVDs, is much better than the quality on, streaming. And you also got to think about this. The prices of each of these streaming networks adds up to a crazy bill, because not all of these movies are on one thing. You don't have everything on Netflix, on Paramount, on Peacock. Everything is split up. So you may have a TV show here on Apple TV. You may have some movies over there on Netflix. You may have something else on Paramount, something else on Disney Plus, and all this adds up to a bill. And on top of that, you got to think about, just like I said, these companies run these services. So if they decide one day that we don't want to have this movie on here, they can just cut the movie off without warning. So now you got to figure out, okay, crap, now I want to have this whole entire season because I enjoyed it and I may want to go back and watch it. How am I supposed to get it? I got to go get it some other kind of way, right? And, like I said, it's so many services for you to get. But at the same time, it sucks because it's like, how are... you got to choose which ones you want to keep. And then you also got to think about the prices of these services are starting to go up. It's like, oh, you got Disney Plus is going up. Netflix just recently announced they're going up in prices. And you got to think about, if it's more than one person on your account, if everybody ain't chipping in, or somebody decides they don't want to chip in, you got to cut somebody off, or you got to cut off the service completely. And it's like, well, man, how am I supposed to watch all these movies now if I don't have this service? And it's just, you got options, so that's good. But the options come with a cost, because you got to pay to watch all of these. You got to pay for all these streaming services. So this is where, again, I feel like the importance of having physical media still needs to be around. But, I understand for like these companies, Best Buy and Target and Walmart, if the stuff isn't selling, there's no point in them keeping it, even if it's just a little bit, because it's like, it's just waste of space. We could put something else there. But it does make me wonder, with Best Buy, if that's, from what I've seen YouTubers talk about, it's one of the main reasons they usually go to the store, especially for the steelbooks. And if they don't have this type of stuff anymore, is that going to affect their sales? Because now there's just going to be like laptops, headphones, washers, dryers. And then eventually, like I said, it's going to come at video games eventually, where these video game companies, Sony, Microsoft, and maybe even whoever owns Nintendo, are going to be looking at, like, we officially are just going to be selling digital and not physical, because, digital is a new wave. It's officially here to stay. So, it really sucks, man, that this is just how everything is going. Like I said, I know there's people out here that still want that physical media. You still enjoy getting up early and going to the store, or staying out late and going to the store, and actually, maybe some people like waiting in line just for the thrill of, actually holding it in their hand. And the digital age that we live in has destroyed all that, and it's just not the same as it used to be. So, I can understand, people being upset because they want the physical copy. Like I said, the only thing I buy physical now is just books and comic books, but that's really about it, because, I don't own a DVD player. Now with all these movies going straight to streaming, there's no reason to really own a, DVD player now. You know what I mean? So just let me know y'all comments in the comment section below. Like I said, this is part 2 of this video. just really talking about it some more because I really wanted to, you know, get more of my thoughts on what I think about this whole physical media, you know, going the way of dinosaurs and being replaced with streaming, and Best Buy, Target, Walmart, the big three, officially getting rid of, you know, especially Best Buy, getting rid of physical media and moving towards streaming. So post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think, and I'll catch you on my next video. Peace. I'm out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And to anybody who wants to support the channel, the link to my Cash App will be down below. Thank you.